to regain the White House this year, former President Trump has faced two separate indictments so far, both of which have attracted supporters and opponents on the ground.
Trump, baby, yes, sir.
On April 3rd, Trump fans gathered in New York City outside of Trump Tower to show their support as he arrived for his April 4th arraignment on charges of falsifying business records brought by DA Alvin Bragg.
I mean, he is my DA. I'm one of the few here who he is my DA.
What do you think of him?
I'm very upset right now. I'm very upset. We are not safe in New York. Robberies, stealing, burning, looting, the terrible people. Well, summer of 2020, I was right in the thick of it in my neighborhood. I mean, he's not doing anything. He's reduced 100 crimes or more to misdemeanors and very bad crimes. Why are you going after an innocent man that was proven innocent in 2018? Why? Because he's running. They do not want him in the White House. They'll go to any extreme to try to keep him out.
A common theme among these Trump supporters was a claim that Trump himself has made repeatedly, that the prosecutions are designed to prevent him from retaking office.
I love President Trump. That's why I'm out here. And he is guilty of no crimes, no felonies. It's politically charged charges against him, and I'm outraged.
What do you think of this prosecution? Why are they doing
I think it's, well, they're trying to take him out of the 2024 race. They're trying to force him to drop out, but this is going to make him stronger, and he's going to expose them for what they really are.
This is Holy Week, and this is when Jesus returned to Jerusalem, knowing that he'd be crucified and killed. Here's Donald Trump during Holy Week, returning to New York City.
That's a pretty big analogy.
Yes.
I ask you something a little difficult. There are some Christians who would say that that's like false idolizing to make a comparison of a politician and Jesus.
Donald Trump is not God. Right. No, I worship Jesus Christ. But I believe that Donald Trump was sent by God. I truly believe he was heaven sent. He's a sinner, yeah. So are all the great heroes of the Bible, except for Jesus. They were all sinners. They were all imperfect men. Donald Trump was sent by God to ensure Abraham Lincoln's promise that a government of the people, by the people, and for the people will not perish from the face of this earth.
We love Trump! We love Trump! We love Trump! We love Trump! We love Trump!
Only one protester that I noticed outside that afternoon supported the prosecution.
I'm here today to welcome Donald back from Mar-a-Lago, and tomorrow he will be brought down Fifth Avenue. He won't be able to shoot anybody because he's been indicted, and he's not going to get away with any of those comments anymore because he is an arrogant narcissist, and we need more community rather than division.
On April 4th, Trump supporters gathered outside the courthouse in Manhattan where Trump was arraigned on felony state charges.
Got your Trumpy bear.
Sure did. Time calls for it. It's usually at home, but yeah.
Do you think that this will help him in A, the Republican primary, or B, the general election?
The media has held. I hated Trump in 2016. I voted for Hillary in 2016. The media made me love Trump. So yeah.
Many called the prosecution a witch hunt.
I am here wearing a witch hat today because I believe this is a witch hunt. Absolutely. It's a circus, a political persecution on really weak charges. I'm not 100% behind Trump because I don't think he's 100% behind us. He should have pardoned the January 6th political prisoners. He has to stop bragging about his stupid Project Warp Speed. But I think a lot of his policies are much better for America than what we have now, and he's being persecuted for fighting against the New World Order, basically.
A large anti-Trump crowd gathered, which was separated by barricades. They celebrated the prosecution and disagreed that it's a witch hunt.
Let's go! Trump, baby, yes, sir!
So it's a good day today.
Trump's a dick! Trump's a dick!
Let me ask you.
Trump is not above the law!
Human
human beings have been unjustly imprisoned with trials and show trials for as long as courts have existed. So I have no confidence that the courts will properly handle this, although I hope that they do. I hope our country's better than Alvin Bragg.
These are the real criminals of the country, Democrats and rhinos. They're the ones supposed to be in jail, not Trump.
In addition to his base, some politicians arrived to support Trump as well. The media went wild as Congressman George Santos entered the area.
I felt like people needed to see that their representative supports the rule of law. That this DA is.
George, are you finally bringing legitimacy to this process? Are you finally bringing legitimacy to this process, George?
This got so intense, things briefly got physical as he left.
You don't know me, right?
Come out, bro.
Stop ever fuck with me.
Grab my purse.
Right?
Leave him alone. What's wrong with you, bro? You're pushing me like an idiot. Listen.
I will kill your motherfucking ass. Go.
No.
Why are you pushing me for?
Get the fuck out of here. Don't want your kind in here. Fuck
Oh, yeah?
Fuck off.
Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene also addressed the crowd.
The Democrats are the communists. Democrats are the communists, and they're destroying America, destroying freedom. Democrats are the ones that have nothing to campaign for because they are failures, and they're proving it today. I want to thank the New York City Young Republicans for organizing this protest. I want to thank the press who are here today to cover this protest and allow me to speak and spread my words. And I would like to thank patriotic Trump supporters who are here today.
Former President Trump departed after a nearly one-hour arraignment, with his trial now scheduled for March of 2024, but his legal troubles don't stop there. On Monday, June 12th, former President Trump arrived at his Trump National Doral property ahead of a federal indictment over handling of classified information after leaving the White House. Again, his supporters showed up to greet him as he arrived.
We lost Trump! We lost Trump! We lost Trump!
What do you think's going to happen today, Uncle Sam?
I don't know. I know we have an evil world, and it could be that God allows Trump to go to jail, but if he does, Trump should say, I want to go to the gulag, and I want to go in there with them, and I'll run from jail, and then we'll pull them all out. That's what I think.
We just want to show support for our president since it's a two-justice system here.
Exactly.
You know, we want to show that.
Where's all the paperwork on Biden?
Yeah, Biden has things like in his garage. I saw it.
As a vice president.
Right.
Not even able
As a
to
senator,
declassify.
too.
Yeah.
As a senator, Biden took declassified. Yeah. Obama took classified also. But, you know, it's like one justice system for Trump and one for the Bidens and the Obamas.
Exactly.
You know, if it was Biden now, I would be here protesting.
We've been here because we don't want Trump feeling like he be alone. We came here, we want to standing with Trump.
I don't think it's fair that Donald Trump can be arrested for the same thing that Joe Biden did and Joe Biden doesn't get in trouble.
There is a dual justice system in this nation. That's what the communists do. That's what the Nazi SS do. And they also had abortion.
Two counter-protesters spoke out against the Trump supporters, one of whom wore a prisoner costume.
Lock him up!
Get this gay fucking guy out of the street here.
Fucking crook!
No, you
got something wrong against gays? You got something wrong against gays? They have a right in this country, okay? Lock your ass up, too. Lock your ass up. You got something against them? You got something against them? See, they're
right on the sidewalk. We can't walk on that. Lock him up.
You can't be blind to what he's gotten away with. And let's hope that he gets locked up. He deserves to be more than locked up. If there was the death penalty, look, he started a resurrection. That could have been a revolution because he has a cult following.
Another was aggressively confronted by Trump supporters and implied that he had a concealed weapon.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Get the fuck out of here now. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. I'm not going. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out, bro. You get the fuck out. Get out of here. Get the fuck out. Get out, you pussy ass bitch. You non-American motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. My fucking grandfather died for that flag. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You strike me and I'll fucking rear naked choke your fucking ass.
You strike me. Back off.
You strike me.
I'm sorry.
You strike me. I got something in my pocket. My grandfather died for that flag. I was in the military. I was in the military. I was in the military. You best take your ass back. I got something here.
This is not free fish.
I got something right here. I got something. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I got something.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
One Trump supporter attempted to tell police he was armed.
He's carrying a gun. This guy right here. This black guy's got a gun. Everything on. No weapons, guns, knives, keys. I've been doing this 7 years.
Police checked.
I stayed away. They came to me.
The man was not armed.
I ain't gonna let them dictate my life now. Trump 2024!
That night, former Arizona gubernatorial candidate Kari Lake spoke out from West Palm Beach, encouraging the crowd to support Trump at his upcoming arraignment.
Impeachment hoax number 1, impeachment hoax number 2, Russiagate, Russia, the perfect phone call, the lies of the media, all of this stuff. And that's why I'm going to go to Miami tomorrow and support him. The articles is written, you swear that I incited someone. It's like, come on, people. I'm talking about using our First Amendment, okay? Our First Amendment. I hope actually to see somebody do theirs. Anybody planning on just showing up to show support? This is great. This is the greatest MAGA club I've ever seen.
The following morning, an eccentric group gathered outside the federal courthouse in Miami where Trump was arraigned.
My home, sweet home. Nothing to see here, folks.
They're so dishonest. It's such a disgrace. Look at these people. They won't tell the truth. They won't show that crowd. Unbelievable. Great singers, by the way.
They're not treating Republicans the way that they treat Democrats. If we protest for what they're doing to the children, they call us terrorists.
That's a real pig's head. Yeah. I didn't know that took us down.
One individual carried what he confirmed to be a real pig's head on a pike.
Yeah, it's the pig head pork.
It's a pig.
Yeah.
With eating the American flag.
I escaped from China. I know what the communism looks like, sounds like. Now they are achieving their goals. The CCP is achieving their goals to divide and conquer America. We want Trump! 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 We want Trump!
He will be conducted. You assassinated JFK. You're not getting this man.
For me, emotionally, it's the worst day in American history, probably since Lincoln was assassinated and Kennedy was assassinated. This is sending him to life in prison and trying to convict him.
The more you attack him, the more we will be supporting President Donald Trump.
They're not coming after him. They're coming after
the more indictments against President Trump, the more arrests, the more we come out to support President Trump. And you're going to see a massive spike in the polls today for President Donald Trump.
Look, whether they handcuff him and they send him to jail throughout this time or the 2024 election, we're not going anywhere. We're supporting President Trump, and I think the more they persecute him, the more popular he becomes.
A handful of counter-protesters showed up to support the charges as well.
Oh man, lock him up. We got somebody out here. Hold on, we got somebody out here.
He's talking about Biden.
You want to lock up Joe Biden?
Police had to separate Dominic Santana, again wearing a prison costume, from the Trump supporters.
He's gotten away with a lot. It's time. Let's call a spade a spade. Oye, déjame te digo conmigo, cucaracha, no te metas conmigo, no te metas conmigo.
¡Ay, qué miedo!
Cucaracha, es una cucaracha.
Back up! Back up! Back up!
We're trying to protect you.
I know. You guys are doing a great job.
When Trump departed from the courthouse, Santana jumped in front of his motorcade, causing chaos as he was swiftly arrested. Santana now faces charges of disorderly conduct, resisting an officer without violence, and obstructing traffic.
I did everything right and they indicted me.
President Trump remains steadfast and defiant in the face of felony charges he now faces in the state of New York and federally in Florida. He reportedly faces 2 more grand juries, one in Georgia and another in Washington, D.C., related to his efforts to overturn the 2020 election.
Your sign says lock him up. Do you think he's actually going to do time?
I hope so, yes. But we have 3 other investigations that might also add to this. So I'm hoping he will serve some sort of time somewhere for some crime.
Ford Fisher, News to Share, for Activism Uncensored, a collaboration with The Racket.